Hello guys. Today I thought about something different, new. We'll see how it goes. You see my little mouse here today. And today we're gonna do this. A Rhythm Heaven Groove tier list. I'm not ranking all the multiplayer stuff or the side stuff or anything. I haven't touched that. I haven't played any of that yet. And I don't have friends. Sad face. But I do have experience with all the solo games, and I've done a decent job of actually completing all of them. I think we should rank them all, or I should rank them all. Of course, we have S, A, B, C, D, and F. Obviously, F being worst and S being the best. I might not rank anything in the F tier because this is my first Rhythm Heaven game, so context, this is my first Rhythm Heaven game that I've played, but I've watched many other people play Rhythm Heaven before, and I thought it was a good game, and I played it, and now I'm getting superbs and fantastics and stuff. But yeah, we have this year Hoop Trundling, which is the first Rhythm Heaven game. Link in the description on the person that's doing all this, which is helpful. But what can I say about this? It's a bunch of people, joggers, apparently, jumping through hoops. I'm not entirely sure about hoop trundling. It's a great starter, obviously, and it's good that you like trying to learn the basics of Rhythm Heaven groove, basically. But where would I put this? I think I would put this in just C, I think. It's a basic game, it has good beats, but I think it's just plain, in my personal opinion. Alright. Next up, we have Brawly Good Show. I think it's a good play on words, Brawly Good Show. It's funny ideas. The setting here is interesting. I don't know where this is exactly. I think it might be France or something. I don't know. I'm not sure, but I do like that later we know there's a cat cafe here. And we know who owns the cafe later. Do I like the Brawlies? I think that's what they're called. Yup. I think the music's fine. It's raining. There's umbrellas. I like that. So, yeah. I don't know. I don't have much else to talk about. I think they're pretty cute. I think this is fine. I think this deserves like a B tier. It's not exciting. You get to learn a different button. Instead of A, you go down. A lot of these use the A button, but this one has the down button as well. So I think it's pretty good. Alright, next up, we have this dog. I think this one is probably the worst out of all the games that I've played. But why is that? I think this dog is good in premise. It's you, the dog, catching frisbees from a person. And I think it's good. The thing is, you have to count to 7 in this. And, yeah. Although the aesthetics background is pretty good. And I think the music's fine. And it's good, like, early thing for practicing your counting. So I think we should put this in. It's plain. But it's okay. Probably Good Show is better than this, so I think I just put this in C tier and just call it a day. Next up, we have Feeding the Beast. Now, this is the first vocals one. The vocals here are good. Although, I am surprised that we get vocals this early. In other rhythm-heavy games which I've watched, they don't usually bring out vocals this early. They usually reserve it for much later games in the thing. And this is simple in premise. You chomp on pot flowers, basically. But, I don't know. It's okay. I think this music is actually what carries the actual, like, game. This one. The dinosaur eating one. So I think the music alone brings it up to, like, B tier, at least, or A tier. I think it's A tier, because this background is actually really good. And the night between night and day is actually quite fine, and the volcano in the background erupts, so I think A tier is fine, just a low A tier. But anything higher than that, we will have to see. It might be subject to change. Alright, Remix 1. Remix 1 is interesting. I think all these different games have a good opportunity to use their thing. I don't understand why the disc dogs use this. They could have just removed it or just put in some different beats, but I think it would make some sense, but yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything else about it. That's the problem. It's no theming, no nothing. It's just a fast-paced thing, and I think it's fine for a first, like, remix. So I think I'll just put in C tier. Ribbit Rocket. What can I say about this? That's actually interesting. I think the beat's fine. The background's good. The premise is an interesting idea on how you could push frogs to the sky. You're probably noticing there's a lot of A pressing. But we'll get to the problem later. But I think this is nice. It's a good beat. They have a frog, a green frog, and they use it pretty well with surprise frogs and all that sort of stuff. They even have a red frog that doesn't really change anything, and it's just different colored frogs and stuff, which is nice. We have the big frog in the background that jumps out later. I think it's a fine mini game, although the beat is actually pretty good, so I think we'll put it in the B tier and call it a day. We got Stop and Go and Stop, which is an interesting name. It's basically a car commercial, and I think it's okay. It's not bad. I think it's like, it's another one where you press down on the brake and you press A on the go. It's I like the city background moving, and the music's fine. It's just, I don't know, I don't have much to talk about this one, especially because all these have a second version, so they should have increased it or improved it and stuff. So, I don't know. I think we'll just put this, like, in, like, see. We might move some of these around later if I feel like there's too much in the same one, but I think... Yeah, I think this one might be my first year. I like the premise, I like the idea, but it's just the music is a little bit... Yeah. We got Hop and Slide. I think... It's a good idea, having like a game made by someone. I don't know if it's actually true or not, but yeah. The background's fine, and the music's good, and I like that it speeds up during the gameplay. Other than that, I don't know. It looks like the Dino game. It gets points for being one of the main Dino game things, so I think we'll put it in B. Like I said, it's just basically the Dino game, but like, it's more colorful and it has like rhythm heaven premises and stuff, so I think it deserves a boost like that. I don't have much to say about it, that's the thing. We got Pop, Don't Drop. Do I have anything to say about this? I think this one is fine. What can I say about this? It's like popping bubbles stuff. It's fun. It's fine. It's an interesting idea. There's not much to say about it, that's the song. It's just pressing and holding A. It's not exciting. That's the thing about it. Not very interesting. So yeah, I think I'll go into detail with the car one. Even though the music is decent and they do have a pull out later. But other than that, it's just you popping bubbles, which is fine. We have Remix 2, which is a lot slower. You're used to all these fast-paced ones, but then you get this one. You get a slower paced music. And I think it's fine in premise that all these musics get together. Although they missed a cool opportunity to make it faster. But I think it works. All the mini games are mixed well, I think. What else can I say about it? The vocals are cool. I think it's a good music and it's a good beat. I think we'll put this in... It's definitely the same ranking as the Remix 1. It's just a little bit better than Remix 1. This is gonna be below that. Yeah, Remix 2 is better than Remix 1, I think, in my opinion. But it's better than Hoop Jumbling, that's for sure. It's fine. I'm just gonna put this dog down here. We're gonna explain that reasoning later. Yeah. We just moved that, which is... I don't know why. I'll explain the reason why I moved it later, but I think we're gonna move on. We got Slice and Dice Kitchen. I think that's what this is called. Yeah, Slice and Dice Kitchen. I think this is a cool idea. In premise, it's like you cooking up food, you're cutting up veggies and stuff. They introduced a lot of things here, which is cool. Makes the beat nice. The lady has a bunch of cats that, you know, cats are cool, and you get to see them if you miss. I don't have any footage of that pace. I think the background's fine. It does change it up with all the whales and stuff later. And, yeah, I don't know what else about it I could talk about. I think it's cool. I think it's a good music. I think we'll just put it in B tier. And yeah. Next up, we have Sneezy Moon. Sorry. I'm gonna be sneeze, probably. What can I say about this? It's a Sneezy Moon on a spooky night with people trying to pass the Sneezy Moon. Simple, interesting. I think it's like a very cool idea to have sneezes in a rhythm heaven game and stuff. And I like all the background stuff they put on there because it makes it more interesting. Especially the giant guy and the floating house is fine. I think we're gonna put this in B. Yeah, we're gonna see a lot of people in B tier because, yeah, I think they're all alright. In my opinion, this is the okay tier. This is like bad, but bearable. And this is like the good tier, but not best. And this is like the first vocals, so it makes sense. We got crab snacks. I think this is a cool idea. Crabs putting like snacks into like a nest. It looks weird, honestly, but it's like sand and crabs and stuff, and I think it looks pretty good, and I think the music's fine and stuff like that. So yeah. Like I said before, I'm not very good at describing stuff. I'm not very good at that. I'm very good at like doing things. I'm not very good at rankings. Rankings are... I think it goes here. It's not great. It's cool music, I think, and it's just a basic 2-button press thing. It's not very complicated, but it's very simple. And that's about it. Next up, we have one of the more interesting minigames. This one, hop, stop, and roll. I think this is actually really good. This is the second, this is the second one outside of like the main like remixes that have like music that's actually lyrical, that's actually good. And it's just basically these lucky cats jumping and rolling and stuff, and I think it's actually quite fine. Japanese theming, it's actually great, a good idea, and stuff like that. But where would I rank this though? Considering it's the second one in stuff. And this is the best part, honestly. I think it should go here, behind the dinosaur, being another lyrical one, and Japanese theming. It's actually pretty good, and I think it's one of the more better ones, and the pattern's not difficult, and it's fine. I think it's actually really good, actually, though. Alright. We have Remix 3! What can I say about Remix 3 that's good? I think this is where the most interesting things happen here. Usually in remixes you go between games, and that's interesting and cool, but I think what they did here, this shows that they are interested in actually using all the rhythm heaven games in conjunction with another. So instead of like one rhythm heaven game, it's overlapping, which is actually quite interesting. I think it's a cool idea in itself, and the music's fine, and I think yeah, like that. That's what I'm talking about. And I think it's pretty good. So I think Remix 3 should go with the A tiers, because it actually is a very good idea in stuff, and it makes it all different. Alright, next up, Fruit Flex. What can I say about this? That's fine. I don't know. Fruit Flex is cool. It's a cool idea. In premise, like bumping stuff on 5 steps, I think those are. I'm not a huge athlete person, so I don't know about that sort of stuff. I think the beach theming is fine, and the way that he carries weight when he turns around later is fine. And I think this music is good. I think it's just all around just good. We put him here at B. He's not as great as the Remix 3 and all these other guys. They're just decent songs, and these guys are just okay. These guys are just eh. Alien Alphabet. I think this is a cool idea. It does reference like the other Alien one, which is like the Alien Alphabet one, but I don't remember what it's actually called. I think the music's cool. The desert theming is fine. I think it's a good idea to introduce this into a desert, because that's where you find weird stuff, is out in the middle of nowhere. And this guy on the side, the person that's trying to record stuff, is cool. And also being abducted is a cool idea, and seeing planets and stuff like that later is fine. I think this is good. I think this is actually like the first like decent, like not like the first decent song, but like decentest song should go up here under B tier. There's a lot of them because there's like 20 remixes, so a lot of stuff to go through. Can do. I think it's a cool idea on premise that it's a funny idea, naming, theme, and recycling plants, smashing cans together using hammers is cool. Giant hammers are funny. It represents like one of those can crushes, and stuff like that, which is cool. I like the giant cat and the frog that repeats the second can thing, because it's actually more difficult when it's not shown. So more, well, you've just been introduced to different like beats, so I think it's fine. It's cool. I'm putting most of them in B and C because I think most of the B guys are just fine. I think this is just fine placing. I think it's a high C, low B, I think. I think the idea is good and like stuff like that, but I don't know. I don't think it's good. So that's where I'm gonna leave it for now. I'll think about it more later. Like I said, I can change my mind. I'm not much a person that does it, so. There's another vocals one. What do I think about Backup Spotlight? It's another one of these. I'm putting a lot of the things up here, the ones with all the vocals and stuff. I think all the vocals are done very well, honestly. And that's why I'm putting them all so high, and I put more so high because they're with good, like, songs that are actually decent. I mean, one of our vocals here, honestly. And then all the other songs are just here. These are just all the first songs, actually. I think the backup dances is a good idea. And the song and like the beats are all good. I'm just putting it an A tier because it's just actually good. Like, we got the girl here, we got the backup dancers, and we got a stage. It's great theming, great full of music stuff and stuff like that. So I think it's good. We got Remix 4 here. Remix 4 is interesting, I think. I think it uses all... I believe it uses all the mini games pretty well. The music's okay. I don't know. It's not one of my the best remixes. Even after Remix 3, which is actually really good, it's probably down here with Remix 2 and 1. They definitely lost the ball with the remixes here. With Remix 4. It's just a plain remix of all the things. It's good at incorporating it all, but it's just fine. It's not great. Flutter speed. I think this is a cool idea. Catching bugs in the middle of plains area that grows trees. It's like an alien magical thing, and I think it's pretty cool. There's like a person that wants to catch bugs and bring their daughter with them. It's actually a cool idea. The music is a bit lacking. The beats are cool ideas. Grasshoppers and butterflies are great additions, honestly. On that, trees fly. And I think that's the only good quality about it. And like, it's fine. It's like a cool idea. So I think we'll just put it on low B. I think we're gonna move this down here. Just, like with this one. This is just low B, this is like high B. High C. Because this is the kitchen. And it's like a... I think we'll move that there. Yeah. That's about it. I don't have much to say about this because I've been playing it for a while and not much to discuss about all the different things. I think this one, lightning bolting, is actually cool. It's a good beat. Honestly, little dudes dancing to the beat is honestly pretty funny. And there's second editions of all these minigames, by the way. I think their second edition is actually really good. But the first edition just brings it down to basics, which is fine. And I think all the music here is fine. Yeah, like I said, I'm not very good at this ranking stuff. I think we'll put it in B. With all the other B tiers, guys. Just putting it at the end. I might just put it like here for now. Like I said, just putting it on the tier that I think is good. Alright. Yumbot Simulator. I don't know. What can I say about it? It's like... it's AI helping produce pudding. It's cool. In concept, it's a cool idea for showing how much technology is going up to us, so... I don't know. I don't have much to say about it because, like, it's a cool idea, but I'm not into it. That's the problem. It's not one of the worst minigames in the world. It's definitely above the cars, but this is just... and the blackout is fine. It's not amazing, but I think it's just cool music, but there's in concept. I think it's just here, actually. Not on the true bundling, but on the same tier. True bundling is just a good idea, but bad execution, I think. We have wiper bosses. What can I say about this? I think this is a lot, like a fast-paced, jumping thing. Definitely lots of button pressing in this remix coming up. But this is a cool idea, having two guys jump on over window wipers, which is kind of funny. And also being a boss of a gang, which is cool. I think it's a cool idea and cooler concept. I think this is like a cooler concept than the thing before it. And so it goes up here with all the other cool stuff. It's like more like original ideas, and this is more like the uninspired stuff. This is a club, but it's definitely the music definitely carries this one. And the bugs are definitely cool and stuff. But other than that, it's just like eh. Damn. Remix 5. What can I say about Remix 5? I think the music speaks for itself, honestly. I think it uses all the mini games in different ways, which is good. We definitely get to see the first few here, which is good. Even the pudding one, which I didn't actually like, is decently used here. The reason why I don't like the pudding one that much is the timing's awful on it. So also theming definitely gave it some points, so it definitely goes up with the A tier with everything else. It might be on the higher end of A tier, might be closer to S tier, might be my first S tier, but no. It's definitely good. It's definitely better than most of the other ones. Soccer Dreams. I think this one has a cool concept. It's a girl playing soccer. Now, we don't normally see girls, well, ladies, young, yeah. It's a girl playing soccer, and I think it's fine. I think these bubbles at the top and the change in scenery in the background is cool. And that's about it, I think. Other than that, I think the soccer idea is cool. It makes you remember a game out of soccer. Also uninspired, but it might be just high C tier. This one's low because it's like a cool idea, but it's like bad in concept and that timing's bad. This one's timing's good, but the concept, it's a cool idea, but like definitely the music has carried it, and like the background has definitely helped. So yeah, that's about it. Next up we have Sweeperstar. And I think this is a cool idea that guys are sweeping to the beat, which is cool. Honestly, it's one of the better, generally like reused, not reused in a way, but like more reused in like the real world sense of reuse. It's like sweeping in a techno background stuff. This first one, it's actually quite good. And I think it goes on the B tier with all the other Bs that it deserves to be there, honestly. Other than that, I think it's fine. We have A for Effort. Now, does this deserve to be an A tier because it's A? Because it's the letter A? Again, I don't know. The references are a cool addition. I haven't seen them all because I didn't get perfect on this. I got a very good job on this. Excellent. So I can actually see them all. I think all the references definitely carry this. It definitely does distract you from the actual song. But they're all drinks, so I think yeah. Yeah, this is going A tier though. The references does carry this up to B tier at least. It might be low A tier because A tier is for A. A is for A tier, so obviously we go to A tier for that one. For the memes. We have another lyrical one here with Spirit Slasher. Honestly, it's cool. Lyrics are fine. Now, with all the other lyrical ones, it's actually good. All the other lyrical ones, cool, interesting, fun. This one, again, cool idea. Slaying spirits and stuff. The lyrics do put it up here, but unfortunately I'm gonna put it on high B. The reason is, I think it's just, they could have done a lot more with this, but they didn't. So, yeah. Remix 6. Now I know one of these is a copyright strike, so I might just not show it on the video. I'm pretty sure it's Remix 8. So. So we have Remix 6. And I think it uses all the different ones really well. We have the Samurai guy, the Sweepers, and the A and Soccer Girl. Which is fine, and I think the music's pretty good. Remix 6 is definitely better than most of the other ones here. Remix 4 and Remix 5. It's definitely lower than Remix 5, but Remix 6 is definitely better than all the other remixes here. Remix 4 was definitely a letdown, and then it got back up here, and then the Remix 6 was like, it's fine. It's actually a really decent idea. Alright, next up we have, Cars, Stop and Go and Stop 2. Now this is improved on Cars 1. Now this is why I didn't like the Stop and Go 1 in the first place. The Stop and Go 2 is just Stop and Go 1. But, like, they have drifts down on the back. Using the same inputs, but definitely a lot more beats and very interesting blackout, which is actually quite good. And I think the music here is actually getting better using the beats here. This is a side mode, I don't know why it's here. It's gonna go down here because it's not a thing. So yeah, that's about it for it. I think it's a lot better than this first one, so it might just go in C. It just goes in C because it's just better in general. Reflex 2! Another one that hasn't changed anything from the first one, which is, they could have done something with this one actually, given it a new fruit, but they already gave it apple, and lemon. That's it. In the first one. But now in the second one, I could have been like, oh yeah, we could have had another fruit, but no. They just get the same thing. Although the music's fine and the monkeys doing all the pumping and stuff is fine. All of that is just a letdown from the first one. The second one is a lot worse. It's gonna go in C tier. Not D tier, but C tier because it's still the same thing, but music's good. And the stuff like doesn't give me anything new. Hops Up and Roll 2! These guys are Daramokas. I think that's what they're called anyway. I don't know what they're called. But they're Japanese themed. Which is actually cool because the last one was Japanese themed, so this one's also Japanese themed. I think. No, the last one was Chinese themed because the Lucky Cats need them all Dermaka dolls things. I don't know. Anyways, do I think this is good? It's like... The first one was like a lyrical one, so I was expecting this one to be a lyrical one, but it's not. It's more like a beat thing. Definitely a letdown from the first one. So definitely going in B. It definitely is a good beat, and it definitely does change all the stuff and backgrounds and stuff like that. But it doesn't add anything new, which is sad. Although the second one so far haven't been adding anything new, but they've been kind of okay. It's not the same for this one. Probably good show too. And I think this is actually decent idea-wise. It's the Paris themed. It's pretty cool. And it has lyrics, obviously. And it has a new thing, which you can use. Which is amazing. Thank God. We had 3 second ones without any new things. And we have a new one now. Which is just... yeah. They could have done something with the flex guy. And the other things at night. They just did nothing with it. Which is sad. It's just cool. And then all the little shirts have on is fun. And the music's fine. Where did I put the last one? The last one is put in B. I think it's like in the B tier as well. Or actually, it might be going A tier. Not because the lyrics are... well, because the lyrics are good. But also because it's like... because of that. So I think it's pretty good. We got Remix 7. What can I say about Remix 7? It has good sequencing. Honestly, good sequencing ideas. Between the flex guy and the Daramaka jumping. And the umbrellas are good glue for everything. The cars don't get much until like near the end, which I'm kind of sad about, but they're fine, I think. Also, the trolley guys get like mustaches later, which is actually why I'm gonna put this in B, because like it's not gonna get any higher than a B, unfortunately, because the music's okay, but like other than the sequencing, the cars didn't get much, so it's... eh. Yumbot Simulator 2! And this is why I didn't like the first Yumbot one. Because of this one. The second one is a lot harder than the first one, even though it's the same controls. Why is it so hard? Well, there's this part where the emergency part, which we talked about before, is all actually a lot more faster and fast-paced and a lot more harder, even though the timings are still bad. So, yeah. Still pudding. Still the same thing, just a lot worse than this one. We're going to put in D tier. I don't think we can do anything else with it. They do have cool berets, but that's about it. Yeah. After the poor misery of Yumbot Simulator 2, we have Sneezy Mood 2. I think this might be one of the few non-lyrical ones on here that I might put in A tier. Why, you may ask? Well, it's a lot faster beat, and it actually has good... even though it's using the same, like, button presses, it has a lot more surprise sneezes, which is cool. A lot faster pace, a lot more, like, ideas and stuff like that. Yeah, I think this is, like, one of my more favorite ones that might go in. This is, like, one of the few non-lyrical ones that I might consider putting in A tier, which I'm going to. This is the one I like, actually, because I like the fast pacing, I like the idea of the trains, and all the surprise sneezes and everything like that. So we have Ribbit Robot Kit 2. This one adds new things, which adds tadpoles instead, which is fine. Gives you different timing things. It's much more faster paced than the first one. Well, it's the same pacing. But is it better than the first one? So the first one I put... Where did I put it? Yeah, I've lost it. It was TMB. Now, does this... I think it deserves to go and be with its brother. Even though they're both really good in general. But I think, like, this one has good, like, ideas. Like the first one's like, oh yeah, put it up in the sky. This one's like, oh yeah, we'll put them to the moon. But also clouds and stuff. It's kind of cool. We got... Yeah, that's about it. That's about all I can say about that one. We got Rhythm Alphabet too. Now the first Rhythm Alphabet I put in... yeah, I'm losing all of them. Here, in B tier. Now, is this better? Because they added another thing to it, which is fine. I think it's pretty good idea to have another thing. And I think it also is cool that they grow up and meet the other alien, which is fine. That you meet in the... like, you discuss with that alien. I think this is like another one that I might just put in like A tier with the Sneezy Mood too, because I think this is actually really good. Like you put this town here, and then you put it in the time machine. Music actually is pretty good, and that's about it. I think, yeah. Alright, we're gonna turn this off, because this is Remix 8, and I'm scared about being demonetized. And this is why. I don't know. I can't really do much about this. This is such. But you can see that it's like a remix of all the other ones. Unfortunately, we can't hear it because, yeah, I could get copyrighted for it. I don't want to do that. And I think most people get copyright struck for just putting Remix 8 on music thing. So, what can I say about this? I think the music's fine. Copyrightable, yes. It does get deducted some points for being copyrightable, obviously. So it might just go into like, it might be an A tier. Just like a low A tier though, because like the song's copyrightable, obviously. But it's still really good. And I think all the different guys get used pretty well. And yeah, I think that's about it for Remix 8. Alright. Hoop Trundling 2! Now, just to let you guys know, there is a flip side. And this is all the flip side songs. That was the front side. The front side songs. And this is the flip side. Okay, we get the point. We put that back up. I think that definitely surprised me with the flip side thing, generally speaking. And putting this at the front. Like Hoop Trundling 1, it's a good idea to introduce, like, yeah, we made these harder. And I think putting them in bubbles is kind of funny. So I think we're going to put this above Hoop Trundling 1, which was in C tier. We're going to put this in B tier. I think it's a cool idea. Even though it's the same thing, it's like to put in bubbles and stuff. Backup Spotlight 2! Again, more lyrics. What a big surprise. And I think the red outline's pretty cool idea for like stuff, and you get introduced to new move, which is very interesting. And also the background's like changed as well, which is actually quite nice. Do I like the backup dances 2 as much as I like backup dances 1 though? I think so. We're gonna put this in A tier with all the other A tiers. I think we're just using these 4, unfortunately. I think we're just gonna delete these. We're gonna put it A, B, C, D, or D. I'm not very much of an S person. I might regret that later. Yeah, I could add a row above or below later. But I think like A, B, C, D might be just my thing. I don't like putting in things in S or F because it's not much of a... I like grouping things together. It makes me feel much better. Flutter speed 2. So we have the daughter who's grown up and the guy who's still here. And we get to have dragonflies. And we see magical stuff, I guess. This is more prehistoric, I guess, plants. And I think, like... I think we might put this with the... guy B. I think it's good. It's a good idea. I think the dragonflies definitely help improve it a bit. But other than that, it's the same, like... background and stuff. They could have done something, but they just made the plants different and giant beetle. That's about it. We have quick jams, which is quick hands, which is Karate Joe, who's back. And instead of kicking things or punching things like he normally does, he catches sticks. Now, this guy's been in almost every single Rhythm Heaven game, and I think they ran out of ideas. Honestly, I think they're like, okay, what can we also do? We give him punching and kicking, how about this guy just catch sticks? And it's like, yeah, raise that man, we do that. And I'm like, it's a cool idea. Like, catching sticks. People do catch things, like, honestly, like shovels and stuff. People throw things at each other. Cool idea. And even, like, if you play other Rhythm Heaven games, you get the 1, 2, 3 things, catch 3, which is honestly pretty cool. Lots of cool references, honestly. Might go in A tier, even though it's just Karate Joe 1. It's fine. And you get that too, so I think it's pretty good. Remix 9! I think... So Remix 9 is interesting. The reason I say that is because we might just put this in... So the music's good. Like, the music's good, the way that the different minigames were used was... We'll put this in A tier. No questions asked. They did a very good job of the first remix right off the bat. High expectations for everything. Unfortunately, I have to put it lower on B tier. It's a high B tier though. The music and stuff is good. However, they're referencing all the other minigames you're gonna play, and I find that just sad because I'm like, I know I'm playing some of them, but like, oh no, I'm gonna be playing some of the other ones that I don't know about. And I'm just putting in a high B. Otherwise, the music's really good, and I would have put this in A if they just didn't do that. I was only right by half with this, honestly. Yeah, I might just put this, I might just leave it here. Like low A, I don't know. We have Superstar 2. It takes a bit to get going, but these are a bunch of cleaning girls, which And I think the music's really good. Yeah, pretty good. Although you have to press A a lot during this one. And I think this is one of them. I think changing it from just going off 3 beats to a continuous beat definitely helps. These guys go from B tier to like a low B to a higher B. With the with Remix 9, this is like actually good. Honestly, using like a new idea and like them doing that, which is cool. That's about it. Hop and Slide 2. What can I say about Hop and Slide 2 that's actually like progressive? I think it's a cool idea to use like a different background and stuff, and the music's good. Where did I put the last one? Here, at B. I think we're gonna put this here. It's just with the other girl now. These people are just together. They haven't done anything new. That's the problem. They put the same speed up thing. It would've been cool to see a slow-mo thing instead. This band's real shit, yeah, but no. They did the same thing, and it's just fine. Lightning bolting too. Yeah, I'm pretty generous with my rankings so far, which is good. Second cloud for this lightning bolting too, which is fine. I like how all the aliens at the end fly up at the end. And I like the music, it is definitely new. The last one I put in B tier, I think I might put also this in B tier. Actually, I might just put this in B. Because it's just like Ivy though. We'll put this down. Yeah, definitely here. So, definitely like, the beats are good and stuff, like, this is like, might need to put like another tier somewhere here. Be like, B plus or something. Add above. We'll make this like, pink, I guess. I'm gonna call this like we're gonna call this B plus, and this is where these are gonna go. So these is where these are gonna go, because these are just fine. These are just B pluses, honestly. That's about it. We have Soda Hop as the next one. I think it's a cool idea. Soda Hop is like you jumping over a jump rope with mental, which is cool. Never been cooler to have a smaller jump rope, but I think this works. And the double jumps you have to do is pretty good. The way you're on the road and you can't see yourself some of the time is pretty cool idea. I think we're gonna put it in B plus. What are the other B plus moments? Yeah. Yeah, that's about it. We have remix turn. I think this is really cool. It uses the Olin pretty good. It starts off really slow, but then it like goes fast and then goes back to slow. The only sad thing is that it doesn't use the push once thing, which is kind of sad. They didn't use that here, but it could have been like a jump, jump, jump. But okay, I think Remix 10 is fine. It might go in B+. Because of the speed up feature that they missed out on. But other than that, pretty good. We have Soccer Dreams time! So this guy over here is Hayato, which is who she likes. I think all the weather and the background's a pretty cool idea. And the cycle kick, I think that's what it's called. This is where I put the last one, and this is where I'm gonna put this one. B. Not B+. Just B. It's better. Definitely a lot better with the cycle kick. And the story progression here is a lot better. There's Dog 2! Wow, what a big surprise! There's Dog 2! I'm just gonna call this bad. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it as D. It's just D. Do I have to explain why? No, well, I do actually. Same button, same controls, same like 7 time. The clock in the back is cool. Like, it definitely does an offbeat, but it's just nothing. I don't like it. I don't like it. It's not very cool. We got crab snacks too. Another like musical. I think the musical is cool. Definitely Spanish. I think it's very Spanish. I'm not very linguistic, but I can tell it's like Spanish of some kind. Other than that, it's fine. Where did I put the last one here? I think it's going to go B. Yeah, it's fine. Good here. So this is Space Sentry. It starts off like... I think it's a cool idea. This guy's a cool idea. Protecting the Earth from asteroids and stuff might be C+ contender and stuff. And stuff, so... yeah, we're just gonna leave this in B+. So this one, we got Remix 11. And I think all the theming is really good on this one. It's very desert theming, we got desert crabs, we got like a desert princess here with dog and stuff. And I like the... I like, what's the part? The mix-up one where you go back and forth between them. It's cool. It's a cool idea. We're gonna put that in B+, because even though the timing is, like, they teach you about the timing and stuff, which is good. yeah, that's about it for that one. I think good theming and all that sort of stuff really pushed it up. We got Cricket's Toy. I think this one is a lot better because it doesn't show off everything. It's also Karate Joe too. It might just go here, which is fine. Also, he's taking up shovels, which is called different beat and stuff. We're not non-negotiable A tier for it, obviously, and stuff like that. We're gonna move on from him. It doesn't change much, so he's fine. He's just a dude catching stuff with his hands. We have Spirit Slasher 2. Now the last Spirit Slasher was, well, here in B tier. And I think it should stay in B tier, honestly. Even though they added something new, which is like double slashing. Not really double slashing, but it's more like this. And him turning around is actually cool addition. Just maybe, yeah, no. I'm gonna put him, leave him high B, not B plus area, but like very close to it. So, yeah, that's about it. It's like same background and stuff. It's cool. Wiped bosses too. Now, them without their glasses is a bit goofy, but this is a wedding. And I think it goes up in B+. It's a cool idea, putting them in a wedding car and putting a wedding theme around them definitely does all the work here, and the music's definitely different enough that I'll give it something. Also, they introduced a lot in the first one, so I didn't think they would do anything else here, but they introduced a Shui instead, which is kind of interesting and cool. High Five Fever! Now, before we get into High Five Fever, I must express that as you can see here, we have 1, 2, we have 3, we have a couple of like A pressing things, and they're all fine. This one's fine. They're all like cool, decent, and I'm actually okay with most of them, if not all of them. It's just fine in general. They're all like fine in general. I might just put this up here. Hi, B. Yeah, but this one is different. It has a bunch of gifts. And a bunch of workers, I guess? But pressing A in this one and left for a while. Pressing A by itself, fine. Pressing A and left is a lot to do. You have to press 2 buttons at the same time, and it's a lot to do. It definitely is a lot of a difficulty spike at this point. It's like one of the more difficult ones of the multiple button presses to do. Even though the gifts are funny and everything, which definitely would have put it up here, but the multiple button presses have put it in like down here. Definitely not my favorite of the bunch of things that are definitely button pressy because of the several button presses, but I think it's fine. We got Remix 12. I think Remix 12 is actually pretty decent, and it like shows off all the stuff that it's doing, so I think it goes in B+, honestly. Other than that, I think it's like a decent music beat, and it uses all of them pretty well, including the high fivers and everything. Can Do 2! You're wondering where Can Do 2 was. It's over here. On the flip side. But why is it here? They haven't changed anything about this. So why is it on the flip side? They should have like put all the changing ones on the flip side, but it makes sense. The beat's definitely cool, and there's the frog. Definitely more faster paced than everything. Yeah, we're gonna put this here because it was a lot better than this one. A lot more faster pace, no frog interrupting you, and more like difficult shots, which is kind of good. Soda Hop 2! We're gonna put this in A tier. You might be wondering why. Well, it's because of this guy over here, the frog. Nice reference. And good musical, honestly, good lyrical stuff with jump rope, which is honestly, I was not expecting this at the time, which is honestly pretty good. Other than that, I don't really have much else. I just put it in A tier because it's cool. Cool reference, cool idea, and everything like that. A for effort 2. Now, does this, like its predecessor, deserve to be in the A tier for A to effort? I think it does. It's very close to being B+ though, because it's using the same stock photos, but it's using triple A and 5A as the new thing, which is the same timing for all the other ones. It's just like you have to press it more times. Not so though. Sorry. Yeah, so these guys are instrumentals and stuff, and you're just pressing the A button and stuff, which is cool. Cool, like rock music and stuff, but that's about it. It does go on A tier, but it's very close to being on a low A tier. Germ aerobics. Now this is one of the more cooler ones. More cooler ideas. It definitely goes into B+ for being cool, unique idea. Even though there's drums everywhere, it's just like a dancing drums is kind of funny. And just listen to that beat. And you're playing as this girl drum, which is kind of funny. And you're in a forest, which is kind of fine. And you have the slow version, which is actually kind of good. Other than that, the gems are kind of cute, I guess. We got Remix 13 over here. Do I have anything else to say about this? I don't know. Remix 13 definitely goes below. It's pressing among C tier for me. Like, it's not great. After Remix 12, you're like, this is not good. It definitely has its downs, and it doesn't use many of the new things, which is sad. So that's about it. We got Space Century 2, which has a new thing. Asteroids that are far away instead of asteroids that are really close and medium-sized distance. But this is actually decent, like... It's actually decent B+ here with all the other guy. He's gonna go with the other... Because I think it's, like, really good. And definitely the time skip definitely helps explain everything here. And it looks like ancient, like, cities instead of, like, everything else that's cool. We got Slice and Dice Kitchen 2. Now you're like, okay, does Slice and Dice Kitchen 2 have anything new? No. But it does have a decent music track. So, do I want to cut it some slack and put it, like, where the other cut and slice diction is? Which is C tier. But, like, do I want to put it here with C tier? I might add a row. No, I'll add a row box. There we go. Delete row. We're gonna call this C+. We're gonna make this like a blue, I guess. Definitely here, definitely here. I'm just moving some of these while the music's playing in the background. So I'm definitely putting it in C+. It doesn't, like, go above anything else. I'm gonna put this in C+, actually. Most of the other ones are gonna stay here. I put in another one, yay. Good for me. Now, before we go into this, I must explain. You see, I was playing this game, right? And I don't know if you had the same experience, but I do not like this one. It doesn't do anything cool. Same thing, same move. They could have done a squish or anything different, which is cooler, but no. But this is just hard in general. Some of these are just hard. Like we got Hi-Fi Fever, which was the last hard thing on this site. But now we have this. It took me some time to get superb on this one, but it takes a lot longer to get that one. But I just don't like it. It's not very good. We have Synchro Rings. The last one to actually being shown here. It's very chill. After it's a very like noticeable spike and then a drop off spike here, which is kind of eh. This is fine. I think it's a good C tier. It's just a flock of birds flying past the blue sky. They could have put mountains, put a forest, put something there, but no, it's blue sky and clouds. And I think it makes sense for migrating birds, but that's about it. It's not great. We got Remix 14, which is this guy. We also haven't had a theming for a while, which is sad, but we're gonna get that soon. Remix 14, I think, definitely goes in a C+ here. It's good, but it's like, it houses like just some mediocre, like, stuff. It's not great. Not many new things. But definitely good. We got Gemma Rubik's too! I think Gemma Rubik's 2 is better than Gemma Rubik's, which was in B+. But I think they just stay in B+ because Gemma Rubik's is good. But Gemma Rubik's 2 is slightly better than Gemma Rubik's, but it's just like still in the same tier. Even though the beat's actually better, I guess. I might just put it in A tier actually. Because this is just better. It's just more faster paced, which is actually what I like, instead of just slower Gamma Rubik's 1. This is definitely a lot better, and it doesn't include many of the slower version, which is a lot better. We got Feeding the Beast too! Now, original Feeding the Beast was somewhere on this tier list. I've lost track of it. Oh yeah, it's up here at A tier because of the music. But this one doesn't have any music. Now they could have just put the music one here instead of there. It's definitely a lot less because of that. The music definitely, the lyrics definitely helped it in the first one. But is this one actually suitable for B tier Wiggly Plus? Well, it's definitely going in B. Even though it has a new thing and it's very climatic music-y, it doesn't change the background, which honestly the last one, meh. The first one was really good, but this one's just not great thing. Not great. High Bad Fevers 2! Now, is this better than the original High Fevers? I don't know. Definitely cooler. Definitely on the B side. Even though they added a new thing that makes it a lot harder. This is a lot harder. You get to warm up for a bit and you're like, oh yeah, that makes sense. The stock sit images actually... And the music is definitely better in this one than this one. And this one makes more sense. It's like space themed instead of just working on a dig site, which was the last one. But this one's like a space theme, which makes more sense to high five about because like a rocket spaceship and stuff like that. This makes a lot more sense. This one didn't. This one you can high five about drilling and stuff. Cool. This one's there. You got Synchro Wings too! A lot of different patterns here. And I might just put it here. It's fine. I think it's just gonna put it in C+ with the other one. It's not great. I was joking. I'm putting it in C+. I think it's just It's this one, but it's the same great. They could have put mountains, like I said, forest or something, but no. Blue sky and clouds. Nothing else. It's just they could have done so much with this. But no, they miss so much opportunities with migrating birds. Honestly. And the snow in the background does give it some background change, but it's not helping. We got Remix 15. This is the Remix 15 to 20 round. And I think this is the best. This is another, like, theming one. It puts it, like... It definitely goes up here with B+, because it's a Cyberpunk remix. And I like Cyberpunk. It's actually really good. I think this remix is actually good. And all the different guys do, like, their own thing to make it, like... cyberpunky and everything, and I think it definitely helps that everything is there. But like it's just a B+. It's just theming is very helpful and stuff. But like other than that, it's like it's just I think just here in B+ is fine. Alright, remix 16. I think it was one of the more shorter remixes. But it's also slow. It's a very relaxing remix, honestly. So this includes the umbrella dudes, the soccer girl, this muscle man with this the apples and lemons. And then we have like it's a very chill and relaxing thing. I think this is fine for a first one. It's just gonna go and see. It's not great after 15. Great theming though. It's definitely gonna go and like great theming, but other than that, it's just like great theming, but other than that, it's just like going to go in B because high B below B plus. It's I might just move this there because I think this is fine. It's a very chill, relaxing one and stuff. It's a very short remix too, so I think it's pretty good for B plus. Remix 17. I think this is cool. No theming on this one. I thought all these ones would be themed, but they're not. This one's more like not themed per se, or it's more like the music's fine. It might just go with number 16 here because the music's actually good. The theme is good here, but and the music's actually calm, but the music's good here. But it's like all these guys make sense. They're like trying to help each other, I guess. It's weird. I don't know what the theme is for this one, but it's fine. Or yeah, so the music definitely carries this one. There's no theming, but it's fine, I think. The theming and music definitely carried this one. But this one's just music. Alright, we got Remix 18. We're nearly there. Well, I'm nearly there. Nearly to the end. You might be like, oh no, not this dog again. And I was like, yeah, there's no theme at the first part, but then there is a theme. And then when I saw that, I thought it was going to speed up, but it didn't. Instead, it's going to black out everything. And I'm like, that's actually a good theme. And the music does make it decent enough. But they didn't do all the background stuff with everything with it, which is kind of sad. But they did do the color things, and I think like the background of this definitely pushed it up. The music is fine. The calming music, and this is like more explosive music, and this is more like more cool background stuff. Fine. Remix 19. I think putting Joe here before the final remixes makes sense. I don't think they put him in the final remix. Yeah, so this is the last one, and they did put background stuff. Yeah, they didn't put him there. See, they did this here. And they did it here, which is... They missed an opportunity back there, but they reconciled it, which is good. I'm just trying to see if there's... Like, the music's definitely good. And they definitely put some background stuff there. But unfortunately, I don't think it's enough to put it into, like... into S tier because even though the music's good, theming, there's no theming, obviously. And it's introducing all the different mixes and stuff. It's actually the last, like, musical one, I think. So, yeah. Without further ado, Remix 20, the last remix. Now, let me ask you this. How do you put, like, you look at this, it's a whole mess of games. But, like, if you really look at it, it's, like, decently a lot of games. Honestly, it's a lot of games. It's, like, a lot of them here. And how you put all this into a remix? The answer is you don't. Kind of sad that they don't put them. Well, I get why they don't put them all in. But they put in, like, most of them in. Which is fine. Because they put lots of them in the last one. I think that's what they were doing the last one. They were putting a lot of them in the music. And this one's just different sounds like they normally do. So definitely, like, the remix here. I don't think this is the best. I don't think this is the best last remix. I think remix 16, 17, 18, and maybe 19 are decent enough. But remix 20 is just not good. It doesn't introduce all the new ones as well, which is kind of sad. It is, except for the umbrellas. That's the only redeeming quality. Yeah, it doesn't really introduce all the new things, which I would have loved to see, but no. I think we're gonna put this lower. Unfortunately, final remix material, it is not. I'm gonna go back to remix 19 because I think it's good. Yeah, I think remix 19 might just go in. It's a lot better than remix 20. Even though it doesn't have any theming, it's really good with all the... It's a very good introduction into all the different ones that they've used. But this one's a lot worse, which is kind of sad. And that's ending, it's really nice. I'm just checking to see if the cloud... The ending here is fine. I think this is going to be my tier list. So these are all in A tier. We got B plus here for just people that are not in A tier, but just decent enough to be in their own separate tier. We got B, which is just so we got the best tier. We got the good. We got the A tier. Obviously, we got A and other A here because I had to be in the A tier. They had to be in the ATF for the memes. I don't know if they deserve to be here, but they're here for the memes. We got B's. We got A for like actually good, actually decent stuff they've actually introduced, which is all these guys. Including Remix 19, which is actually one of the better remixes, I think. Out of all these ones, this is like a calm one. This is like a decent one. Yeah, 17 is actually good too. And 18 is actually good too. Like 16, 17, and 18 are all really good. And 19 is really good too. And this is like a hard working thing, and this one's like more like a yeah, I think all of them are pretty good. I think they all could stay there. 19 could be up here with the A people, just a low A though. These are Bs, these are actually good, but just don't make it to the A tier. Unfortunately, these guys can go up here. These guys could go in the A tier, and this guy can go in B plus. Honestly, so they're just gonna be here. Honestly, we got B. Unfortunately, Mega Remix 20 sucks. It's just bad. It's not great. It doesn't use all the new abilities and stuff. That's why 19 is really good, because it uses all the new abilities and stuff. We have B for better or just good and stuff. With C plus, which is just barely decent enough to actually like do something. Then we have C for cool. Like the Tubetron link can go here actually. And this guy could go here, I guess. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is just cool ideas and stuff like that. This is just preferencing on bad, but it's not bad if you get it. This is like the tutorial. The tutorial is meant to be bad. Meant to be bad, but it's like with introductions and stuff, so it's just gonna be high C, almost C plus. Then we have just bad. Just bad. In either concept or music or stuff like that. It's not great, not excellent, and stuff like that. So that's it. It's a little longer video, but I think I need to do try one of these and see how it goes. So yeah, thanks for watching my tier list. This is it. I'm not gonna change anything else. This is it. My complete tier list. People might disagree with this. It's fine. Everyone has their opinions. This is my opinion, and your opinion will be different than my opinion. So yeah, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day. Peace.